Hi there, it's Mark Sebastian, the founder of OptionPit.com, and this is the Stock Market and Option Volatility Report. Reminder, this is for education purposes only, should not be considered investment advice. Options have risk. Hey, Tuesday night I did a webinar trading VIX, spikes, and VXX, among a few other things. It was a really good webinar. You can go to our blog and see the webinar right there. You can also get the details on our next class. I'm going to be talking what I think about the VIX right now, how I think it's going to trade, ways to trade the VXX again. VXXB is becoming VXX on May 2nd, and I'll talk. And I'm going to go through some different trading ideas there. So VIX, VIX futures, VXXB, maybe a little UVXY, and some other things. You can go to our events page, or just go to at the bottom of where the webinar is, and you can read all about it. Speaking of reading all about it, how about this market, huh? The SPX is flat, and the VIX is getting punched, trading right around 13. Even with the VVIX, with VIX at 13, VVIX still pretty high at 88.5. It continues to be bid. There has been, heading into expiration on Wednesday, I want to point out the volume on the April 13 puts. Over 105,000 contracts have been bought. Paper is paid 16 cents, 19 cents. The 1x2s currently, the current bid is 20 by a quarter. So pretty interesting trade so far. I've been pretty fascinated by kind of all that activity. We do have talked about a trade that we like here at Option Pit. That's currently up a little bit, and we like our odds there. With VIX being down, you'll notice that VXXB is getting another whack in the face. It looks like it's making a really fast run at 26 or 26 and a half. There's some interesting plays leading into next week. Remember, next week is a short week. There's settlement for indexes and equities are on Thursday, not Friday, because markets are closed for Good Friday. And so kind of the dynamic of the week, we have a 4-day week with an expiration at the end of the week, which is going to change the dynamic. That also could put some pressure on VIX going into to settlement. When we have a 3-day weekend coming up, VIX does tend to get a little face punchy. The spike index, you can see right on top of the VIX. That's basically VIX on SPY. It does a real decent job of tracking SPY, and you can see not a lot of volume in it, but it is definitely an interesting product that I would add to my tab as a trader. It's kind of an interesting one. Individual equities, Apple right back above 200 after getting down to below 198 yesterday. The other FANG stocks all look strong. How about Amazon, huh? Lo and behold, they have 3,500 people listening to Alexa devices for a living. And the fact that people are shocked by that is what really shocked me. I mean, and if you think Google Home, Siri, whatever Microsoft has aren't doing the same thing, get over it. They're listening. So when you put one of these devices into your phone, if you allow Siri to respond to your voice, someone is listening. So those are some things to think about, folks. And I'm a little shocked Amazon isn't taking it harder. I know that every person over the age of 55 right now is probably taking their Alexa and throwing it in water. I know I would be if I had one. Looking at the indexes, SPX is up. The Russell is up. The Dow is up. Interestingly, the NDX is down. And that's just from, Apple is up marginally, but none of the other big names are really, doing much. And the biotechs are off real soft, and that's what's kind of pulling the NDX down. The NDX is very tech heavy and biotech heavy. That's its main components, and you can see that is what's drawing the triple Qs lower. But we continue to see the VIX get softer and softer and softer. I think we could see VXX 26.5 by Friday, which is tomorrow. That's how much I think that futures have to drop. Because look at futures term structure. There is April expires next Wednesday and is trading a full point premium. There is plenty of money to be made playing expiration on the April future. All right, folks, you got questions, you can email me marketoption.com or call me 888-TRADE-01. Thank you.